Hi, I'm Caroline. Welcome to FYI Newsbyte. Here's what we found for your information this lunchtime. A done deal. European leaders have agreed on a plan that it's hoped will solve the debt crisis. Under the deal, banks will take a bigger loss on Greek debts to save the euro. Markets have reacted well to what's been described as the first important step.
It's a recognition that at long last European leaders focused on the fundamental questions and made decisions in a decisive manner about them, and I hope this brings about a real improved reaction from all the markets and allows Europe to focus on growth and job creation and getting people back to work.
In Italy, they're searching for survivors after deadly flash floods and mudslides washed over the country's northern coastline. At least 9 people are dead and 6 others missing as a result of the torrential downpours that uprooted trees, tore open buildings and sunk cars. The coastal and central regions of Liguria and Tuscany have been hardest hit, with roads, bridges and several towns cut off. It's reported some of the missing may have been swept into the sea by the fury of the storm. In Thailand, people are fleeing by bus, plane and trains before a weekend deluge hits the city of Bangkok. The government's warned the entire capital could flood in the coming days after floodwaters breached barriers. The military has been called in to help people evacuate in 3 badly hit districts. Residents are taking all they can ahead of further forecasted flooding. From quake hit to homeless, chilly conditions have made things even tougher for Turkey's earthquake survivors. Authorities are delivering more tents and have accepted offers of aid from other countries. 523 are now known to have died in the earthquake that tore through the east of the country this week. A 5.4 tremor rattled nerves in the neighbouring province of Hakkari, but no injuries have been reported. The days finally arrived for people to vote on who becomes our 9th president. Polling stations will stay open from 7 this morning and close at 10 p.m. Voters will also vote on 2 referendums on judges' pay and Oireachtas inquiries. Hundreds of Yemeni women have been setting fire to their veils to protest at the government's brutal crackdown. A group of women in the capital Sana'a set the clothing ablaze to signify an appeal for help. The fiery protest came as clashes between government forces and protesters worsened. 25 people died in overnight violence. Halloween is coming early at one zoo in the US. Detroit Zoo inhabitants have been busy trick-or-treating thanks to the arrival of some special pumpkins.
The vultures' pumpkins have meat in them, and the vultures actually love pumpkin anyway, which seems kind of odd. But they like tearing they'll go right for a pumpkin and tear it up.
FYI is interactive. From your opinions to news you think we should be covering, we want to hear it all. FYI is available to you 24/7 online for all the information you need to know. Simply log on to tv3.ie/3e/FYI. Here you'll find the latest stories, video catch-ups, comments and the FYI blog. We're also available to you on Twitter and Facebook. Just log on to the website and hit the social networking shortcuts. Time now for a look at the funniest clips on the web. Here's our top 5. At number 5, can't afford a trampoline. Not a bother for this family. At number 4, scare tactics. Great for downloads, not so great for sales. At number 3, it's Axl Rose with Sweet Fall of Mine. Oops. At number 2, spinning into action. Fail. And number 1 today, one insurance scammer didn't apprehend the powers of dashcam. And tune into FYI later for the newest downloads. We'll have more on the top stories, plus catch up on today's tech news with Cassie, and Paul will be here with all the sport. We'll see you back here at 6, right here on 3E.